Welcome to Board Game Empire. Today we're going to be doing a review of Overboss, a boss monster adventure.
Okay, so this was actually a very good surprise for us. This is for 8+. We feel that this is quite strategic, and we play games that are like 10, 12+, that are probably at this level of strategy that you can play. So we feel that this is actually appeals to younger audience and older. Great gateway game. You're pretty much tile drafting, or picking up tiles. You're putting them on your 4x4. Then you also, whatever tile you pick, you also get the little tokens. You can play with command cards, the Overboss, and pretty much we play with the advanced rules, which is all the tiles, all the little tokens, command cards, and we picked our Overboss. But I would suggest that route once you finish learning the basic, because there's a basic that they tell you to play first, and then you go to the advanced. But just phenomenal. Just really liked the game. We were really surprised with this game, and so we're just going to jump right into the review. So what did you think of the rules?
I think that the rules are really good. It went over each particular tile, what they do, and how you score them. It also went over overthrow, demolish, and intimidate command cards, and what each of these boss monsters do. So the rulebook was good.
I agree. It goes through each individual tile and how they work and score on each other. Because like some of them are like the flags, they have to be different colors, and if you get to the same, you only score one. Just like the dungeons, you can't have a little token on top of it, and you score the adjacent tiles with it. And the command cards are indicated what each one does in the rule book, and also the Overboss, how the top, you pretty much first you can use that one time in the game, and this is just the scoring for end game. And so just it highlights everything to make it easy to learn and teach. So the rules, phenomenal. That's definitely a positive aspect to the game. So what did you think about the components?
I think that the components were good. I like how all the tiles has different artwork and the tokens. And I also like how cool the boss monsters look. Mm-hmm. Like that one. And also I like this scoring pad. It has a lot of different plays with that one.
Yeah.
You can play a lot of times without going through all the paper.
Yeah, we'll have to laminate it, buy a laminator soon, and start laminating a lot of these games, scoring. So as far as components, I like the components. I like the cards. They're thick enough where they don't bend easily. The tiles are nice. The Overboss cards are nice, and they don't bend as easily. It also has a tray where you can put everything, so that's nice. It's easier to grab everything and set up. It's not everywhere, and that's just the base game. That's not like any Kickstarter or anything. The tray works well with the game, and so components very well done. Definitely a positive. Okay, so what do you think about the whole overall experience?
The experience was good. We liked all the different tactics and strategy we can do with all the cards. You can try to go for the matching monsters, and you can go with bands and score a lot of points off of that. And you can also go with a bunch of swamps with next to water, and that scores a lot. So
that's more mechanics than experience.
Yeah, but there's the things that you can do. So the experience was good.
Yeah. So I agree with him. The experience was really fun. We actually played 4 or 5 games in a row.
I think 5.
Yeah. So we were having a lot of fun. this, like I said, is something that we didn't expect. We thought because of the age range, it might be a little bit, less strategic for us, and we might not have the overall fun that we were going to have, because we've been playing a lot like more complex games, and that's where we're accustomed to now. But this was actually a pleasant surprise, and so great experience. So what did you think about the mechanics?
I like the mechanics. I like how each tile has like the matching monster that you have to get, and there's the bands and the camps. You have to get all different of the flags, otherwise they don't score anything. And
Or
also,
the portals.
yeah, the portals also where you can swap them. So like here, let's say that you put them here, and these two are swapped. You could use this portal right here. Use the portal.
And that you could use that once a turn?
Yeah, you flip it, and then that would give you 2 extra victory points if you were to do that. So that would definitely be a really good move to do. And I also like how each boss monster has a reveal ability, and it has the ability at the end of the game, which kind of is what you're trying to go for at the end to get extra points. And I also like, so the overthrow, you can swap tiles, including your opponents. The demolish, you destroy one of their tiles, but they can pick one immediately. And the intimidate, you can move one of your tiles up, left, right, or down.
Yeah.
So the command cards definitely add a lot of variety to the game.
Yeah, we didn't really play with we did have the command cards in play, but we didn't actually, and we didn't know how the overthrow really came into play, because all the games we played, we actually didn't have that popped up, so surprisingly. And so when we did the actual playthrough, it showed up, and so we were kind of a little bit hesitant to use it because we didn't really know if we would play it right. So we looked it up, and like he said, you're able to trade tiles amongst each other and that type of stuff. And so there's great mechanics with, like he said, the matching, the bands, the tile placement, the overboss, the seeing, and the end scoring, and then the command cards. If you put all the elements into the game for the advanced rules, you're going to have a lot of fun, and it brings a lot more strategy than the base game. The base game doesn't even cover, like, if you play just the base game and keep on playing the base game, very little strategy. But if you throw in the whole kitchen sink at it with all the tiles, the command cards, the tokens, the overboss, wow, there's a lot of elements to the game that you could actually score points. And so, great mechanics. What do you think about replayability?
This game is really replayable. Like, we played it like five times in a row. We're not bored of it. There's many different strategies that you can go, and all the boss monsters do different abilities. So you can use different boss monsters' abilities, and their reveal abilities also add a lot of variety. And it's really replayable with all the tiles. There's also the boss cards that are worth 2 points each.
Yeah.
And these make it replayable because you're always going to be using these differently.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of elements to this game, and this is quite a new game. So we're hoping that they come out with quite a bit of expansions to add to the replayability, because I could totally see this being a hit in family games. I wouldn't be surprised if this sells like crazy during Christmas for people that actually are just starting board gaming or have family board game nights. I think this beats any of the old style games like the old Monopolies and the just a lot of the old games that really just loses its, I guess, hype, because it's been played out a million times over. And so this would bring out more elements, more strategic elements to it, different, mechanics. I could see this really being a gateway game and helping people, get into the hobby and experience something new. And so, what do you think of the overall total?
I think that this is a great, great family gateway game. Like when you're just starting to get into board games, and even people like us who play a lot of board games, this is still a really good board game with all the strategies, the replayability, and all the different things that you can do with the cards. You can manipulate the board with all the tiles, and there's a lot. And I think that this game is an amazing family gateway game overall.
So what would you rate it out of 10?
Like a 4.5 out of 5 and like a 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree with him. I would rate this as a family game and a gateway game. I would rate it 4 out of 5 and probably like an 8 out of 10. But it's phenomenal. Like if when they come out with more expansions, more strategic elements to it, I would rate higher. But at the current time, I would rate it like a 8 out of 10. Just great game, extremely fun. I highly recommend this for anyone, get into the hobby or have a family with kids, 8 to 10 to 12. It doesn't even matter if you have kids. This is fun as a family, even as an adult. Like you will just keep playing it because it's quick and it takes probably like 15 to 25 minutes, and so it'll allow you to play quick, and you can play other games afterwards or games before that, and then play this. But just a great game. And so if you like this video, please like and subscribe. We put up many content, and we're always doing different games. If you like the channel, I'm going to have my social media down below in the description, and I'm going to have a link where to buy the game, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye!
So, oh shoot, actually it's supposed to be components, not experience.
Oh, that!
Alright. Start over.
Why?